Have you ever had one of those days where you were working so hard, from the moment your eyes opened until you collapsed into bed at 11 p.m., and by the time your head hit the pillow, you couldn't actually remember a single thing you accomplished? You were grinding, hustling, checking emails, scrolling messages, moving from one meeting to the next, feeling like the ultimate productivity rock star. But let me ask you something. If I stopped you right now and asked, not what you did today, but where you are actually going, could you answer me? Or are you just running because you're terrified of what happens if you stop? If that hits close to home, stay with me, because this story might just change how you see your own life. Meet Captain Elias. Elias wasn't just a man on a ship, he was the ship. His vessel, the Endless Horizon, was famous in every port, mostly because it never actually stopped in any of them. Elias believed in one rule: motion is safety. Keep moving and the waves can't catch you, the barnacles can't stick, the rot can't settle in. He was the emir of the sea, but not lazy. He was the opposite: hyperactive, always doing, always steering, always sailing, yet never actually going anywhere. His crew worshipped him. They thought, this guy is unstoppable, a machine. But what they didn't see was the truth behind the constant motion. Just like so many of us, Elias mistook busyness for progress. Elias ate standing at the helm, slept in 20-minute power naps leaning against the mast, and if a sail tore, he didn't head to port, he had the crew fix it while the wind still screamed. But here's the problem with constant motion. It creates a lot of noise. Wind whipping, waves crashing, orders shouted across the deck, and the noise hides the truth. One Tuesday night, around 3 a.m., everything went quiet. The ocean became a sheet of black glass. Elias sat in his cabin staring at his navigation maps. That's when it hit him. 3 years ago, a storm had soaked his maps, and because he was too busy steering, too busy moving, he never checked them. For 1,000 days, he had been sailing in a perfect, endless circle. He wasn't exploring, he was spinning in place. Panic hit him like a hammer. For the first time in a decade, Elias did something terrifying. He walked onto the deck and yelled, "Drop the anchor!" The crew froze. "Captain, there's no port here. We have to keep moving." But Elias stood firm. The anchor fell. Splash. Silence like he had never heard before. Not quiet, almost painful, ringing in his ears. In that silence, Elias heard the real sound of his life, the creak, groan, crack of a ship starting to break down from the inside. He grabbed a lantern and went down to the lowest part of the ship, the part he had always been too busy to check. His heart sank. Holes big enough to put a fist through. The hull, the foundation of everything he'd built, was falling apart. Motion was his only shield. His constant busyness had kept him afloat, but it had also hidden the fact that he was in serious trouble. Elias realized he was like a cracked pot trying to carry water, like a rotting fence holding up a garden. He was working non-stop, but the foundation was collapsing. He couldn't fix everything at once, so he started small. One plank at a time, one repair a day. 30 days of silence, of stillness, of careful rebuilding. He dried his maps, drew new ones, cleaned the mental clutter, and taught his crew a lesson they would never forget. You cannot build a future without stopping long enough to check your foundation. The crew was furious at first. "We're losing time, we're falling behind, the lion has turned into a lazy snail." But Elias didn't respond. He knew motion without direction is wasted energy. After 30 days, the hull was solid, the maps were clear, the compass calibrated. The anchor lifted, the sails caught the wind, and the endless horizon didn't just move, it soared. For the first time in 10 years, they were not spinning in circles. They were going somewhere real. And in just 2 weeks, they reached a new continent they had been missing for 3 years. Now I want you to ask yourself, are you Captain Elias? Are you proud of your hustle, proud of your endless running, while your maps, your life, are blurred and rotting in silence? Are you terrified that if you stop, you'll hear the creaking of your own burnout? Busyness is not a badge of honor. Sometimes it's just a shield keeping you from seeing that you're lost. Here's my challenge. Drop your anchor for just 10 minutes tonight. No phone, no Netflix, no planning tomorrow. Just sit in the silence. Listen to your mind. Are you moving towards your dreams or just running in place? Remember, success is not a destination. It's a daily practice, and that practice starts with knowing where the North Star is. You can't see the stars if you're always rushing under the deck, fixing leaks you don't even notice. Comment below. One thing I am stopping today to actually start moving is... Tell me where you're watching from. Let's see where our fleet is located. If this story hit you like a thunder inside your heart, hit that like button, share it with that one friend who's always too busy, and subscribe for more parables to help you find your rhythm and fix your ship. Stop sailing in circles. Drop the anchor. I'll see you in the next story.